can't fight for mine. Good morning. I'm here listening to Yumi Radio's Rise Up to Worship, and it's just really beautiful. And I'm about to go into part 2 of the segment I did yesterday. I am Coach Raquel. Thank you so much for joining me, for listening to me on this podcast. Too busy to be present. We're now going to look at part 2, and I'm just going to continue to share a little about my experience with you, just to kind of wrap it up, to let you know where I'm at today, and how God stepped in. He was my superhero. He was my Superman. He was my super God. Stepped into my life and wrangled me right back into his arms. He turned my world upside down, and in so doing turned his world upside down to save me. I was that one. I was that one that he left the 99 for. So yesterday I was sharing with you how he sent me so many signs of what was to happen in my life, that he needed me to work for him, to do his work. But I was steady on doing what I wanted to do, So I remember that night after, the men came to my home after being sent by my former partner. I remember just going from freaking out to freezing up. And I remember my nephew, who was with me at the time, he brought a knife to me and tried putting it in my hands, but like a strain, it just fell right through my numb fingers, because I was just numb. I was frozen. I remember him saying, "Take the knife, auntie, take it." And I recall hearing one of the men saying, "We're here, we're outside." They were on the phone with him. It was only a few weeks earlier that my business partner of 8 months relocated the office equipment, fired all the members on his team, and went on vacation. You guessed it, yeah. I still didn't see the signs. God will have to throw me to the wolves, then rescue me, for me to get and understand that he is calling me and seeking my attention, because he had work for me to do. So why am I sharing my story now? I'm sharing it because I need you to see the signs. I need you to slow down. I need you to take a minute and recognize what you are missing. You are missing the call of God on your life. Today, I am so grateful that God did not stop chasing me. He came after me like a roaring lion to save my naive, poverty-driven life. He went on to sending angels to encamp round about me. Today, I will serve him with everything I've got. My life purpose, my existence, and all that I am are dedicated to him. And I am now his servant. Yahweh must be obeyed. He must be obeyed, right? So I wanna challenge you today to stop being too busy to love, to care, to share, to be present, and live the life he intends for you. Don't be too busy to be loved. Because some of us are not too busy, just too busy to love, Some of us are too busy to be loved. Stop being too busy to let God's purpose manifest and translate throughout your life. But just in case you are too busy, he will still keep fighting for you. He will chase you. He will come after you. So don't be surprised if your world starts turning upside down. That's God coming for you, saying, "Listen, I need you. You are mine," right? Your greatness is in your brokenness. You hear me? Your greatness is in your brokenness. I don't care what kind of brokenness you're experiencing right now. Know this. That's where your greatness is. That's why you're broken. You're broken because he has greatness for you. He intends for you to rise up. He is molding you. That's why you feel so broken, because he's molding you to place you in the position he wants you to be in. My life has prepared me for his purpose, which is my calling. My calling is his purpose. Don't be too busy with those who are bleeding you to be present for those who are actually loving and caring for you. That was a lesson I came out with, because I remember when my life turned upside down, and I remember being so desperate to get a lawyer that I sent out a broadcast on my WhatsApp to all the persons, and I had more than 100 people on my WhatsApp. You want to know how many persons actually showed up? 0. No one. God bless them for showing me who they were in my life, right? Not everyone is for you. Not everyone belongs in your life. You have to ask God to help you live the kind of life that will allow you to attract the right kind of people in your life. Because I had to ask myself, who am I being? Who am I serving? That I feel as though I'm showing up for everybody else, but no one is showing up for me. Who am I being? Right? I wasn't being what God wanted me to be. I wasn't in the place where He needed me to be. I wasn't in the space where He needed me. And He had to show me that. Because it's not that He resorted just to straight disturbing and destroying my life. No. He kept talking to me. But I kept ignoring Him, dismissing His messengers. And so He had to speak to me in a way that I would understand. Be mindful of how you're forcing God to speak to you in ways you'll understand. Through tragedy and travesties. Listen to His voice. Respond to His call. It's important. Don't be too busy with the people who are bleeding you to not be present for those who are actually loving you. Be present. Thank you so much for joining me today on my podcast, My Coach Ministry. If you'd like to hear more, if you'd like to send me some feedback, or if there's a topic you'd like me to speak on, please just connect with me. You can go to mycoachministry.com, or you can email me at mycoachministry@gmail.com. I'm longing to hear from you. I'm looking to hear from you. I want to be there for somebody. So please let me be there for you. Thank you so much for listening to me today. Have a great day.